What's going on, guys? Southbound truck driver back again. So this video is gonna have multiple videos in, of course. I think one video I was late at night picking up a load. Fleet manager did come back. She came back, saved the day. I was freaking out, so don't take it to heart. But I still want information on the FedEx and stuff, UPS. I don't know. I think I got trust issues, man. It's hard to trust these fleet people out here, these DMs and stuff, man. Once you get a good one, it's hard to reconnect that, like, you know, reconnect a bond or whatever with a new one, you know, because they already got people they like that they can trust, gonna get there on time. Then you got to reprove yourself, blah 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 blah. It's just you got to start all over, and I'm so tired of starting all over with different people. You know, I just would like to say, hey, I'm a good driver, I'm dedicated, can you trust me and give me good loads, you know, to make money? I'm out here trying to support my family. Well, I need you to prove yourself. I mean, I've done proved myself so many times. Once you get with somebody, I thought she was leaving. They said she had a broke back and broken ribs, and I was like, Jesus Christ, what? It don't sound like she ever coming back. So I started freaking out. Another video had from me today, from me today, and a little funny story about that video. The truck, the Western truck that I was like, Jesus, look at that load, it's so tall. I got one of them loads. I'm just getting these videos out tonight. I'll put that video in there on the next one. But it's huge, it's tall. Probably had about 5 feet of strap left. It's so tall. Had that video in there. Had a video in there of me helping out a guy back up. It was a young guy. He didn't speak much English. Got down in this little cul-de-sac, I guess, behind this Love's. Got down in there looking for somewhere to park late at night. I think it was probably like 11. And he couldn't get out. He found his way down in there, but he couldn't get out. And because he had a blind side out, you know. And I can't, you know, you can't blame him, man. It was a pretty little tough backing out. And then when the guy was trying to back out, another guy was trying to pull in, trying to go around him. And then he realized what he was fixing to get into. Then he was trying to back out too. It was just a big mess. And then I think I got one more video on there. I can't really recall what it is, but I hope y'all like these videos, and thanks for tuning in. And don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you really enjoy it. Now, if you really, really enjoy it, share it to your TikTok or your Snappy Chat or your Instagram, or your Facebook if you're 40 and above, which that's me. I got Facebook. But yeah, don't forget, and most important of all, stay southbound. Take care, boys and girls. So this is what it's going to be like. This is what it is. We're here at the Gypsum. In Frankenville, Ohio. I'm just playing. We're at Cumberland City, Tennessee. Bong, 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 bong. Bong, 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 bong. Bong, 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 bong. Look at him, he can't back up. You think I need to go help him? What if I went over there and said, hey dude, get out of that truck, dude. Let me back it up for you. If you ever get in that situation and your kingpin won't lock, your trailer's probably too high. Trailer's probably too high. Dude, trailer's probably too high, dude. Dude. Man, look at that big old Western over there. They put that drywall just on top of each other. Woo! I tell you what, for Western drivers, they make it hard on them boys. And the bad thing about it is, they're new. They don't got no experience. They have no clue what they're doing out here, man. Most of them don't. He's got a dog with him. I mean, I love animals. I got 2 dogs at home and a cat. I just couldn't have no dog with me, man. I mean, it just the dog hair everywhere, dog dander, the dog scratching, blah, 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 licking all over itself. They want to come lick you in the face. It's like, the dog's like, my bottom tastes good. Come taste it, master. Let me lick your mouth. Like, no. The bottom half of me tastes good. My nut butter. If anybody doesn't know what nut butter is, look it up. Ooh, just poured me a cup of coffee. I brought that, look, at the Loves. At the Loves, the coffee, both the... I know you do, Mark Kelly. I know. Mark Kelly. I know. Mark Kelly. I talk to Mark all the time. Supervisor over there at Western. That's how you have to do it. I'm telling you. You have to know who the bosses are. Because my DM over there, he's an alright guy. But Mark Kelly's a real nice guy, let's put it like that. I'm not gonna say nothing else. I'm done with that. I'm done with that. I hope I got it preloaded. I really hope I do. I really hope I do. But I hope I don't. Because if I don't, I gotta take all this stuff off this trailer. All my boards, all my tarps. It ain't got just like 1 or 2 boards. I got like 13 boards.
What do you call that TLC? Come on.
Alright, let's get it, boys. Let's get it. Alright, y'all stick with me. This is what it's gonna be like, okay?
Anytime.
Anytime, driver. Anytime. Big bossy boy driver. Big bossy boy driver. Yeah, I'm supposed to come here at 3. Huh. I called, they said, come on. I said, big bossy boy's coming.
Now here.
Six boys, that's how it's done. That's how it's done. 6236. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna swing around here. We're gonna come right here. Oh man, this trailer's gonna be in the way. Hope I can make this. There you go. Man, get out the way, man. Jesus, you got all this lot over here. You got all this lot to do what you gotta do, and you want to get right there and everybody's. I can't stand people like that. Is that it? We're gonna find out. Yeah, gum, he got the spot right beside it. No Jordans, no Jordans. I see a Jordan down there. I think. Is that the Jordan? A bunch of TMC. Stop. What is that red one? 6236? Nope. That ain't a Jordan. We're back over here where I seen it. Alright, we had a look. It's over here. It's tall and it's proud. Oh my God. I can't go too far, so you're gonna have to cut. Where are you going? You got plenty of room. You got plenty of room. Go. Don't look at me. I ain't trying to talk to you. I hate people doing that. Looking at, hey, what do you look like? I'm a trucker too. Can I look at you and see what you look like? Out in the mud. Ooh, right on the end, baby. That's it. Is that same guy? Oh my God, what is he doing? Following me? Jesus Christ, it is.
6 hours and 22 minutes of remaining drive time.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Alright guys, we gotta go to work. Alright guys, this is what you don't do. This is what you don't do. When you see cars, trucks lined up all down there, you don't pull down in there. Because now this guy right here is stuck down up in here and he can't get out. Southbound, why don't you go help him get out? To be honest with you guys, I really think I'm going to have to. Because he's stuck down up in here. He can't turn around, which he could turn around. Actually, he can't turn around. There's nowhere to turn around. This is a dead end. This is a trap. We're in the Loves and Nashville, Tennessee, where that guy got shot in January. Yes. We're in the Loves where the guy got shot. Guys, is he gonna be able to get out? Oh, and there's another truck trying to come. No, I didn't see the other truck. Wow. And he's gonna have to blindside it in. Yes. Yes. Yes, we are doing this. And the truck's not moving. The truck's like, I'm not going nowhere. I'm not letting you back out because I'm an asshole. And the guy's like, man, would you just back up? I'm talking about, it's tight right there too. He's going, what are you doing going back and forth, Padre? Poor guy. God, I hope you don't hit that. Damn. Southbound may have to get out the truck, guys. You got it, partner? I mean, if he does it, then he does it. Can he turn around down here? He could possibly turn around down there. I feel bad for the dude. I really do. Because he's probably just looking for somewhere to park. Oh, God. I know the feeling. Tell you what, man, I feel bad for him. You better cut it. You're gonna have to get back out. You're gonna have to get back out because I know you ain't fixing to cut that blindsiding it. do it before. I've had to do it. I have to get out, get back in, get out, get back in, get out, get back in. Because nobody would take the time to help me. In situations like that, you have to remain calm. You can't get upset. See, he's looking, but all in all, he doesn't know. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. He doesn't have no clue where he's at. Is he gonna make it? He's gonna get out 50 times. Thing about that was, he didn't trust us. He didn't trust us. And you can't blame him for not trusting us. He didn't know us. He didn't speak English. But we got him set up to where all he's got to do is back straight out. I told y'all I felt bad for the guy. I told you I did. I said, I feel bad for that dude, man. And what did Southbound do? He went out there and helped y'all. Y'all say Southbound. If you like that, tune in for more and subscribe. And don't forget to share this video and leave a comment. Oh, about fell. What's going on, guys? Southbound truck driver. Got this load number 4, and it's not even Thursday. Load number 4, and it's not even Thursday. I got some questions I want to ask y'all. So I kind of wanted to talk while we record. Turn this truck off, that way y'all can hear me better. So like I said, it's not even Thursday. Load number 4. Just had one Monday. Started off with drop one Monday. Steel rebar. Picked one up. It was plywood. And then picked up coils yesterday, and now I got these wood beams today. We're gonna try to put a X thing on the front of it. We're gonna see how that works out. It's 8 o'clock at night. I have no idea whenever I'm gonna get into bed and try to eat, bathe in the bucket. Look at that. But no, what I was wanting to talk to y'all about was FedEx. Has any of y'all worked at FedEx? I know a lot of people watch this channel, and I absolutely love that. That's what keeps me going. I know a lot of y'all are drivers, and a lot of y'all are soon to be drivers, and I hope everything works out for y'all. But yeah, what about FedEx? Has any of y'all ever worked at FedEx before, or know anybody? That's worked at FedEx or UPS. Now, I've seen a lot of UPS trucks before since I've been on the road these past 2 years. I tell you what, them jokers are go, 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 go. I know they get the miles in. They got to, you know. They got to get them packages, especially during the Christmas time. Yeah, especially during Christmas time. I know they'll be getting the miles in during Christmas time. But yeah, FedEx, UPS. A good friend of mine told me Old Dominion. Has anybody ever worked for Old Dominion? Now, I got my tanker which I need to go get my hazmat and quit playing with it. That way I can drive a real tanker. But yeah, I got my tanker and I got my double and triple. Let me repeat that. I got my doubles and triple. So FedEx and UPS, you know, right when I first started, when I worked for Western, I contacted JB Hunt, and they was gonna put me on a dedicated route. I think it was like, I forgot what it was exactly, but it was so simple. Real simple. But the thing about it was, I didn't have enough I need to flip that over. I didn't have enough drive experience. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love picking up 4 loads, 5 loads, 6 loads a week. Friday would be 6 loads. If I pick another one up tomorrow, that'd be number 5. And then pick another one Friday, that'd be number 6. I mean, I don't mind working, don't get me wrong. I'm ready to put the miles in. Fleet manager got sick, so I don't know what happened with that. Hope she gets well. I don't know if she's coming back or not. I don't know. Western, they had I know y'all probably like, Western? Why would you even go to Western? Well, I was making freaking $1,700 a week. Take home. That was after taxes. $1,700 after taxes, big dog. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, I dealt with new trainees but I think I could stomach it about another year or 2. Just enough to get me about 10 grand up, 10 to 20 grand. And buy my own truck, go to Bennett, try that out. And, you know, but heck, UPS, man, UPS is putting the miles in. I mean, I've been to the UPS, I mean to the FedEx. I've been to their facility. And I'll tell you what, they moving all night. They've got showers there. They got showers for the people. See, when I went there, I worked for Western, and I was dropping, and one incident, I was dropping off them dollies. I was dropping off dollies, and the guy was like, y'all, if y'all won't take y'all break, there's a break room. If y'all need a shower, go ahead and get y'all a shower. I was like, really? He's like, yeah, there's a shower right in there. I was like, okay, bet. My trainee was like, he said, He said, I don't really feel comfortable taking a shower here. I was like, the people invited you in their house. So I don't know if that's gonna go on that top one up there. I think that's about as good as I'm gonna get that. I said the people invited you in their own in their house. Practically, come on in, take a bath. And he was like, I just don't feel comfortable. I said, okay. I said, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. He said, what? I said, I'm fixing to go get my stuff and I'm fixing to get in that shower. I ain't had a shower in a day or two. That way we can keep going. I tell you what, we was running them miles. Man, I put them miles in, so many miles at Western. I remember one time I cleared $2,600. $2,600. And that was take home. Yeah. I'm just gonna do that right there so I catch it. I'm gonna go back over here and fix it. But yeah, I think FedEx, I know it's gonna be a lot of running. And I'll tell you what, once you get yourself, there we go. See that right there? Let me undo this screw. Once you get yourself, you know what I mean, like in the routine of driving 10 hours a day, every day, it becomes almost like an addiction. You know what I mean? A lot of y'all out there is like, yeah, I know exactly what you mean, southbound. Yeah. I think it'll be a good outfit for me. And to be honest with you, you always got to make sure them are both that's gear. You hear that? See how loose that is right there? And because there's so many parts to it, because there's so many beams on here, remember what I told y'all? The more beams you have, the more it's going to move. Or the more pieces you have to it, the more it's going to move. Say if you just have one coil on there, you ain't gonna have much movement. You ain't gonna have much movement on there. Now I read in the book always take pictures and put them in the app. Capture image, choose existing, freight photo. Bum, 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 bum. And I go in here and I take the photo. I like to get all my photos and I move them to an album and I put them in Jordan's truck. So right here I got all the loads I've ever done, just about. I think I'm lacking some. So send this to Jake. Say, Jake, non-permitted load. So no banners. I like. I put non-permitted loads, so no banners or lights, correct? So we'll find out, guys. But yeah, I need y'all to do that for me, please, 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 please. If y'all got friends, that have ever worked for FedEx or Old Dominion, I need somewhere that's like moving freight. Like, you know what I mean? Southbound getting too old for this. Man, I got my CDL. I thought I was gonna. Drive. Well, I'm gonna tell you, I got my CDL. My mom, she's a driver. Okay. She's a hot shot driver. She's always driving all around the world. And I was like, if I get my CDL, I can not only drive like her, but I can drive a bigger truck and make more money. I ain't pulling in nothing near what she's making. She probably makes in one load what I'm making 2 weeks. I am not lying. She makes in one load what I make in 2 weeks. I am not lying. And she's a hot shot driver. My credit's 761. I got nothing on my driver's license. My driver's license has nothing. I can pass a hair follicle. I mean, I can pass a hair follicle like up to 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, whatever it needs to be. I can pass a hair follicle. I don't even drink alcohol. I'm dead serious. So I got all the good credentials. The one thing that hurts me is the probation. I got 2 more years and I'll be done. That'll be 10 years. I'll be done with that. I tell you what, man, probation changed my life. It changed my life. That probation, it turned my life all the way around, guys. When I say it turned my life around, it turned my life around. I can honestly say this though. When I get off this probation, my life will be so much better, because there won't be no drugs, there won't be no alcohol. And I honestly think that, you know, where I lacked in all them years of letting my life just pass me by and not making something of it, like having a retirement plan and all that, I can honestly say that it's going to be different. It's going to be a lot different. Once I get off that probation, I can walk into anywhere and be like, you know, I can walk into anywhere and be like, hazmat, tanker, doubles and triple, clear license. I think I'm gonna come work for you. Oh, and experience. I'll have almost 5 years in. 5 years experience, nothing on my license. I got a doubles and triple. I don't have no experience on the double and triple. I don't have no experience on the tanker, and I won't have no experience on the hazmat. But it'll open up a doorway. And I'm gonna tell you what, if I could get me a truck and get my hazmat and get experience on my hazmat and start getting hazmat jobs on my own, not necessarily on my own, but, you know, contract underneath myself. I mean, I've been to the copper mines. I've been everywhere, man. I've been TWIC card. I got my TWIC card. This is here's the copper mines right here. I've been to the copper mines. I mean, I got certification, not certification, but I've got experience everywhere. Not everywhere, but a pretty good bit of places for 2 years. You know, I've been places. I get off that probation. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. All right, guys, let me get a bucket bath. Oh, it's gonna be 6 loads this week. 6 loads. I don't know if my diabetes can keep up with it. 6 loads. Something's got to give in life. You know, I try and I try and I try and I try and I work my butt off and I work my butt off. And it's like, it's so discouraging. It's very discouraging because it's, I mean, I got dirt all in my eyes. It's like you try so hard. And a lot of times it feels like you're not getting nowhere. I think I'm just looking in the wrong places. I really do. I think I'm looking in the wrong places.
Please drive to highlighted route.
$3 and 47 minutes. I was like, man, I can leave right now. ahead and knock that out. I just want to drive. By March 2nd. By March 2nd. I ordered a JBL soundbar for my TV. They're on sale right now. They was 200. They're 119, 109, something like that. Oh, let me call Best Buy. Guess I should just order from Best Buy and cancel that, because Best Buy ain't fixing to oh, you gotta resend it again, or it's gonna be here later. Yeah, that's messed up. Alright, love y'all guys. Take care. What's up? Southbound truck driver back at you again. So we sitting in excuse me. We sitting in Woodstock, Alabama. Woodstock, Alabama, baby. I'm feeling better this week. I'm going at it with a good attitude, because I know as long as I have a good attitude, can't nothing stop me. I'm excited. It's like, you know, I'm proud to be at this company. I really am. I know I feed y'all a lot of, but I'm really proud to be here.
You have 8 hours and 0 minutes of remaining drive time.
This is Alberta. Calm down, Alberta. I don't know why I just named her that. But yeah, as long as you go at it with a positive attitude, can't nothing really stop you. I'm excited about being here at this company. I really am. You know, at first I was kind of, you know, y'all guys know it took me a long time to come here. I mean, I stuck it out at Western for 1.5 years. I was at the point to where I liked Western. I just got tired of training people that was ungrateful to be there. And these were like people that, I'm not saying everybody, but there were some people that just didn't, they act like I was an idiot. You know, like I didn't know what I was talking about. I had no clue. They didn't have no respect for the truck. They didn't have no respect for the job. They didn't have no respect for nobody on the road. I mean, you could tell them something and then go, they 5 minutes later, well, I would repeat it days after days after days after days after days, the same thing. And then, you know, I had some people that felt like they had like one up on me, I guess you could say, because they didn't want to learn the tablet. So they was always, hey, can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? Can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? I guess they felt like they was dominant over me. Something messed up in their mind, you know what I mean? I mean, if you need that little bit to make you feel more as a person, why don't you be prosperous in life? Why don't you do whatever you're going to do, but better? Besides trying to take control over people in small ways that make you feel big and mighty. And it's screwed up, man. It's screwed up. I don't let much get by me. You know what I mean? I'll sit back and I'll play stupid, and I just want to see what kind of person these people are, you know? I try to feel them out. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. And then once they get comfortable, that's when they start getting what's going on?
When you pull out, just pull up and stop right there.
Okay, all right, thank you. You know, like I said, when people get comfortable, that's when they show who they really are. And it's amazing, man. He works for CMC. Huh. Man, he's got a good job. He's probably leased onto him. But this week right here, God willing, I'm fixing to come back all the way, baby. With God inside me and my Lord and my Father. What is it? God, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. With them three planted inside me, I can't go wrong. I can't go wrong. Yeah, I've got an awesome, I really like my job. Armor with that 303 aerospace protectant. My wife had a little package of it, and it was a little simple pack. Man, I tell you what, that dash, I put that protectant on the dash, and I did it on the top of the doors right here where the sun hits all the time. Oh my God, this truck looks brand new. That's how I want to keep my truck, because this is my truck. This is assigned to me. Ain't nobody else got no control over this truck besides me. Okay? And I want to take care of it the best of my abilities. Because I'm gonna tell you what, you can have nice stuff. You can have nice stuff all day long. But unless you have nice stuff, you'll never have nice stuff. But no, you can have nice stuff all day long. But until you start taking care of it, or when you stop taking care of it, that's when it becomes not nice stuff. That's when it becomes junk. I like to keep the floor clean. I like to keep the dash clean. I like to keep everything clean in here. I even went and bought. So I went to the terminal, okay, and they had these little Febreze things. I think they're Febreze in the bathrooms. And I try to match it. It smells so good. I try to match the smell up. I got the watermelon one. It comes in dual little glass things. So I keep this in my car, in my truck. And I've had it in here a little over a week, and y'all see it's still full. Oh my God, it smells so good. I had a girl the other day, bless her soul, and she come up to me and she said, "Are you going to through Alabama and stuff?" And I said, "No." I said, "I'm fixing to drop my load here at the next exit," which I wasn't. I was going through Alabama. And she didn't look about 15, 16. And I was just waiting on her to say, "I need help," or something. I was fixing to call the cops out there. Because I've seen all these videos about these people taking these girls hostage, you know? And it freaking, I don't like that crap, man. All that sex trafficking stuff. And, so when I rolled down the window, she said, "Are you going through Alabama and stuff?" I said, "No." I said, I'm dropping my load right here at the next exit." She said, "Your truck sure does smell good." And she was standing way out there, and I was like, "Yeah, thank you." This is my home. You know, this is my home. When I come out here, I want to be at home. Even though I'm not at home, I want to be at home. I don't want to be out here roughing it like, "Yeah, I'm out here all doing this, blah, blah, blah. I'm just trying to get back to the house. This ain't nothing but a job." No, this is my life. This ain't nothing but just a job. This is my life. When I come out here and I'm a part of trucking, I put everything I have into it, okay? I put everything I got into it. I put my soul, I put my heart, I put my family, and I put me into this. Everything I've got. My soul, my heart, my family, my blood, my sweat, my tears, my sleep, my wake, my eating, everything I've got is in this truck right here. I've dedicated my life to this 1947 truck. Now, when this truck passes on, God hope it doesn't, then we'll move it to another truck. But as of right now, this is me. This is me. This is my home. And a lot of people, no, I can't say that. I don't even know, man. I want to say a lot of people don't, but I can't say what other people don't do. I can't do that because I don't know. I like being a truck driver. I haven't been one long. I wasn't born into it. My grandpa wasn't a truck driver. My grandpa was a house contractor, and he grew. This is how my grandparents started. They started picking cotton. They was out in the fields picking cotton. And they're white. But, you know, I'm not saying nothing about nothing because, you know, they wasn't part of all that. My grandparents ain't that old. They're about about almost 90 now. But they started picking cotton. After that, they bought them a little hot dog stand, started selling hot dogs, and then they started doing drywall, and then they started selling drywall. They bought a big warehouse and started packing it full of drywall, selling it to these people building houses in Mobile, and then they started doing house contracting. So they've been around. You know, they've been through the tough times. They've been through the hardships. House contracting is not an easy job. I'll put this thing on backwards. House contracting is not an easy job because you think, oh, well, you're just contracting. You don't have to do no work. No, you have to be out there. My grandpa was always out there picking up brick. Whatever needed to be done, cleaning up this, cleaning up that, and he was always out there. But yeah, so I want to buy this truck. I talked to a guy. Got a little nauseated. Talked to a guy the other day. Said he was making $2 grand a week after he paid his truck off every week. $1,600 a week. His truck had like 450,000 miles on it, and they gave him a year. About a year. What you call it? Signed him on it for a year. At $1,600, I think it come up to like $86,000. But that's about what they're going for these days with 450,000 miles on them. Yeah, that's about what they're going for these days with that many miles. So that's not a bad deal. That's kind of what I want to do. Mine's got 184, so I'll probably be on there for 3 years, 2 years, 2.5, maybe 3.5. Let's see if we can do the math real quick. There's math that you can do. I just got to figure out how to do it. And I can determine how many years. So, if it's 450,000 miles and you got to pay 86,000 miles for that, $86,000 for that. So I guess we would do, let's do it in quarters. So let's do it in quarters. Let's do it in quarters. $450 divided by 4 is going to be 112,500. Okay. So this truck should have 560,000 miles on it. 562,500 by the time he pays it off. Should be around that. So $86,000. $86,000 for 112,000 miles. So 450,000 minus 184,699 equals 100. So I'll be about on a 2 year, about almost 2.5. 265 divided by 112,500. It says 2.358. Like I said, it's about 2 year. $265,000 miles to 450,000. Well, no, a 3 year. I know a 3 year. So, yeah, I'll be on a 3 year. So what I'm doing is I'm going 450,000. I mean 450,000 miles 450,000 miles. $450,000 miles divided by 4. We're going to break it down to 4. That's 112,000. Okay, so my truck has 184,000 miles on it. So if they give him a 1 year contract, he should get about 112. I mean, depending on how he drives, roughly around 112,000. I don't know. So what I'm saying is, I'll probably be on a 3 year because I got to hit the 450 mark, and it's going. I'm 256,000. 450, 1, 2, 3, minus 184, 699 equals, okay, plus 112,500. Okay. Oh. So I was about 256,000 miles off going to 450. Plus I added the 112,500. Came up to 377,000 miles, 801. So we're going to divide that by 112,500. And it comes up to 3.3. So they probably signed me on for a 3-year contract, 3.5, almost 3.5 years. 3.5 would be 3.5, so almost 3.5 year contract. I don't know how I figured that out just now, but it seems legit because I got 184,000 miles. He had 450, so they signed him on for a 1 year. So that's telling me that there's only 1 more year left on the truck before it has to be sold up to 500,000 miles. But you know, that's just breaking it in. Our daggum my dually at the house, my Ford 6.0, 275,000 miles on it. They gave me $8 grand for it at the bank alone. Yeah, at 8.5%. I just broke it down into quarters. I broke the mileage he already had down in quarters and gave it a year. So, you know, it's just simple math. I don't know if it's right, it may be wrong. But anyways, we gotta find us a podcast to listen to.
You have 8 hours and 0 minutes of remaining drive time.
Guys, it is what it is. It is what it is, and it is what it ain't. And sometimes it can be what you don't want it to be. But I'm taking this at a new perspective. I'm taking all this at a new perspective. I've owned a lot of things, but I never thought I would own a semi. I never thought I would be where I'm at right now. I just woke up one morning and I looked at my wife. Well, I went to Buffalo Rock. You know, I went to Buffalo Rock and they said, you got 6 months. Get your You got 6 months to get your CDL. Yeah, so, you know, I never thought I'd be a truck driver. They gave me 6 months. They said, get your CDL in 6 months, and or we're gonna have to let you go. But when you get your CDL, we're gonna give you a CDL job position where you can go all around the city, and make good money, $1,000 a week. And you only work 4 days. So it's not like you're off Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. You know, some people are, but some people are off like on Monday. Some people are off like on, which that's good too. You know, everybody's off on the weekend. Some people do bulk where they drive on the weekend. They make extra money. But them jobs are hard to get because everybody's waiting on it. You know, some people off on Tuesday, some are off on Wednesday, some are off on Thursday. It's just, it all depends. So I got my CDL. I went home every day and I studied and I studied and I studied. And while I was driving, I would hook my phone up to the radio and I would listen to questions and answers. They got it on YouTube. They say the question, they say the answer. They say the question, they say the answer. And I would listen to it over and over and all day and all day. Because I couldn't go to school because I was going to work. You know, I was doing 18 stops some days. There's people doing 6, 7. I'm doing 18. And we're making the same amount of money. They're like, oh, well, you don't have to put that much out, but I got to drive to 18 different places. And we ain't talking about in town. I'd have to drive an hour and a half up north Alabama and then start making my way back down. And this guy's getting off at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, making more than me sometimes. I was like, no. No. You beat that horse for as long as he's going to be beat, because I'm tired. And then I got my CDL. And they're like, well, we work by who's been here the longest, you know. Okay. So the first CDL job come up. They gave it to somebody else. Oh, well, he was a relief driver before you was. Well, I was here before he was, though. I thought you worked by that. Okay. So then there was a guy that had been working there for 4 or 5 years. They told me when I first started, I had 6 months or they was gonna let me go. He'd been there 5 years and he would never get his CDL. So when I came there, okay, listen to this. When I came there, that company, I was real friendly to everybody, just happy to get a job, just got out of prison. Not just got out of prison, I just left my other job. I just left my other job at RPS. No, I'm sorry. I had quit my business, pressure washing. I was making good money. There was some days I was making $1,000 in like 2 days. Yes. Spraying a roof, you can make $600 spraying a roof like that, and it takes like 2 hours. As long as you got the right setup. And I was building my own rigs out of the motors and stuff, that bleach pumps and stuff. I was buying them and I was building them on rigs. You know, my pressure washing cart, and I was putting a tank on it with a bleach motor, and I had it rigged up to where I could just spray it, and then when I let off the sprayer thing, it would quit pumping. And I had it hooked to the battery on my truck, so I could do it anywhere, spray roofs anywhere, you know. And I had it going. Well, I was researching all this stuff, and now they was building it, so why pay somebody else to build it when I can build it? So I was tired. I done did a neighborhood, every common area in that whole neighborhood. I mean, all the sidewalks. I did a good job. They was proud of it. They got their money's worth. I think it was like, I charged them cheap. I think it was like $2,000. $2,000 or $5,000. It was real cheap, man. But it got my name out there. So I was tired of doing that. You know, I was tired. So whenever I went there, I was happy. I was real just talking to everybody, you know, getting to meet my coworkers. It's been a while since I had been in a coworker like environment. And you know, pressure washing, you always by yourself. Just like trucking, you always by yourself. You ain't got nobody to talk to. You don't really have no friends. I don't have no friends at home. I mean, I've got like one guy that I know that I can call right now and talk to. One person. And, you know, his name is Camo. I call him Camo. He's cool. You know, he's a little younger than I am. But that's about it. That's the only person I know besides my wife and my family. I mean, seriously. That's how secluded this job is, you know. So when I got there, I got to talking to this guy, you know, and he came up to me and he started talking to me, asked me about the CDL thing, and I was like, yeah. I was like, you need help trying to get yours? I said, because they wanted 2 people to be out there. If 2 people was out there, they would let 2 people stay out there, and one could watch the other one while they were backed up, make sure they ain't hit no trucks and stuff. So I said, well, he was like, well, I heard you're gonna be out here practicing. I said, yeah. I said, he's like, man, I've been thinking about getting it. You know, I said, well, how long have you been trying? I said, what, you just started here? And he's like, no, I've been here about 5 years. I said, I thought you had 6 months to get it. He said, well, that's what they say. He said, I ain't got it. He said, I don't want it. He said, he says, I just don't feel confident in myself with that big truck. And he wasn't lying, because he could not drive. They practically gave his CDL to him. They had the instructor standing right here. And the instructor would be like, okay, turn your wheel to the right. And he'd go, all right, now back up. And he'd back up, and then he'd start, and he's like, no, don't turn your wheel, don't turn your wheel. They sat there. He hit that cone 3 times. We left. We stayed out there for another hour. Hit the cone 2 more times. And then that 3rd time, he finally got it in without hitting the cone. 6 times. We stayed out there all day trying to get him to alley dock without hitting that cone. Mine took me like 15 minutes. Because I've been wanting it, man. I've been wanting it. You know, I was at home studying. I was begging people to stay after work. Then they got to the point where a supervisor had to stay after work. I was trying to pay the supervisors, man, look, I'll pay you $10. How much you get paid an hour? $20? I'll pay you $20. You just stay out here for an hour with me. You can make $20 an hour. You know, and nobody wouldn't stay out there with me. So they drove me around the city twice for like 10 minutes. So we finally got our CDLs. One of the hardest positions that they had at that company came open because the guy was tired of doing it. Because it was rough. It was a lot of drinks to be delivered. And you had to go over across the bay and everything. It was a lot of stuff that came with that position. It was a hard position. And I was like, I want it. Because, dude, I was like doing 18 stops a day. I was putting it out there more than anybody else. Wasn't nobody else doing 18 stops. I promise you that. And I was going up for it. And they was like, you would be perfect for this job. They was like, we hope you get it. All my supervisors were like, we hope you get it. Well, since he'd been there longer than me, they gave it to him. I said the dude didn't even want to get his CDL to after I got mine. I said he can't even back up. He can't even park the truck. I said, y'all done gave one position away because of this. Now y'all giving another position away. There's somebody who he didn't want to give his CDL till I got there, and I helped him get it. And he snatched that job out from underneath me. So you know what I said? You got me once, you got me twice, but you ain't gonna get me again. I'm putting 2 weeks in. So I put my 2 weeks in. They was like, why are you leaving? Why are you leaving? I said, because I'm not gonna keep, I wanna drive. I wanna drive a semi. I don't wanna keep getting put on the back burner. I come here, y'all told me to get my CDL, and y'all would give me a CDL position. That's what y'all told me. I've got my CDL, and now y'all are... I said, I'm going somewhere where I can drive a truck. I want to put my CDL to good use. I said, I appreciate y'all helping me get it. I didn't plan on leaving. I thought this was going to be a good retirement job for me. But it seems like y'all don't want me here. I mean, I love that job. I really did, man. I love that job. I could go to the aerospace place, that airport place, in Brookley Field, and I love delivering there because it would be like at 5 or 6 in the morning, right? And they were just cooking breakfast. Well, like for $4, I'd get the oatmeal, the sausage, the biscuits, the eggs, and they would put it on a big to-go plate, and it would be full of food. Or I could sit in there and eat. And I tell you what, I'd get my plate, I'd go get out my truck, and I'd just eat good. And then I'd take off. Man, I'd be riding all over town seeing people. Oh, what's up, man? And they were like, oh, you got something for us? Just seeing people, meeting people, talking to people, getting out there, blah, blah, blah. Just, it was exciting. It was exciting. It was exciting. I liked it. I really wish I didn't have to leave there. I mean, I was happy with that box truck. I was happy with the box truck. They wouldn't just not make me have to do freaking 18 freaking stops in one day. That's what I hated, was the 18 stops. Alright, well, I'm gonna wrap this up, guys. This is kind of like therapy for me, you know it? But thousands of people watch. Alright, well, guess we'll fix and watch something on TV. I ain't got nothing else going on. I hope the guy's done. Alright, love y'all. Stay southbound, baby.